This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Can you say three-peat? Union Scotties, WPIAL champions.
The New Shannock Lancers are PIAA Class 2A state champions once again.
Swing and a miss. The Union Scotties. It's double gold for the County of Champions.
Wilmington, your District 10 1A champ.
Makes the catch. That will do it. Mohawk, back to back. Go celebrate.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
There he is. Left corner for three. He's the now all-time leading scorer.
Palmer McCain makes the catch. Somehow the adjustment, and he is going to take it to the house.
Menses Monitis works through Rinson. Has a chance. Score!
Off the tip of the glove of the first baseman, Benedict. Actually recovered. And did they get her? They did!
Oh, he has wide open. Gabe McKnight gets the touchdown.
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
And live from Mohawk High School, it's another afternoon of high school baseball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network. Today it's Game 2 between Riverside and the Mohawk Warriors. Yesterday, Riverside taking Game 1 of the series in a walk-off fashion in the bottom of the 8th inning. Riverside comes into this game at 3-4 overall, 2-1 in section play. Mohawk at 4-1-1 and 1-1-1 in section play. Eric Thomas with you here this afternoon. The pitching matchup this afternoon, it'll be Cole Vogel who will start for Riverside, and on the bump to begin things for Mohawk, it's Vinny Pizzullo. As Briar Crawford really threw a nice game yesterday in Game 1, Pizzullo this season has pitched 3 2/3 innings, 10 hits, allowed 8 runs, all of them earned, walked the batter, 4 strikeouts. He has yielded 3 home runs on the young season. And for Vogel on the other side, he's been pretty consistent. This Riverside team still trying to figure out the pitching for the season after losing the 2 guys, Christian Lucarelli and Zach Hare, a season ago. We are set to go here, and leading it off for Riverside is going to be Jackson Barber in that leadoff spot. He's hitting .350 this afternoon, or .350 on the season, and that is in there for ball 1. Riverside lineup hitting .292. Pizzullo working quick, but falls behind quickly 2-0. .292 for the Riverside Panthers, 34 runs, 47 hits. It's not the production that they had a season ago when they won the state title, and that's on the outside corner for strike 1 to make it 2-1. The 2-1 is hit sharply to short, and there is Fadden across the way, and there's 1 gone here to begin things. Look at the Mohawk defensive lineup here this afternoon. And it's going to be Fadden at short and Rona at second. In the middle infield, O'Lear at third, Crawford at first. Outfield left to right is Schmid, Swanson, and Horwath. And again, behind the plate, it's Wise, and on the bump, it is Vinny Pizzullo. Second batter here is Matt Santillo. Santillo 3 for 17 this season with 8 left on base. Was 1 for 3 yesterday with a RBI and a run. Also struck out 12 in a brilliant performance on the mound to help his cause. And that one is going to be ball 3, so quickly 3-0. Pizzullo. Pizzullo on the season, as we mentioned, has given up the 3 home runs. There's strike 1. And that is there on the outside corner again for strike 2. So Pizzullo comes back to get it to a full count here with 1 gone. Up next, Dylan Meyer. And that one fouled away. Stays alive at 3-2. Santillo 176 this season. He's got 3 hits, 3 RBI, no extra base hit. He's walked 6 times, struck out 4. And that one is flown in the air into foul territory, drifting towards foul territory. And coming over to make the play in left is Schmid. And that is out number 2, and that'll bring up Dylan Meyer. Meyer's got 2 walk-off hits this season, including the one yesterday. And is way outside for ball 1. Career .404 hitter. Really good fielder. Had 23 ribbies last season, 6 to begin this season. He's got a home run and 5 walks. Also the game-winning home run. That home run was against Elwood back on March 31st. That one is hit sharply foul. And that'll even the count at 1-1. If anybody else gets on, Logan Young would be due up if Meyer reaches here. 2 gone. Good start for Pizzullo. Inside, misses for ball 2, and it's 2-1 now to Meyer. And that one's there high in the outside corner and evens the count at 2-2. 345, the right field side. And that one's hit sharply right at Fadden. Nice backhand by Bobby. He throws it across the way, and the scoop at first by Crawford. He can't hang on to it, and reaching is Meyer. So it'll extend the inning. And that'll bring up Logan Young, 6 RBI last year. 4 this season, so he's on pace. Only struck out 13 times in 29 games played in his career, and he's also got 3 hits in his last 2 games. Going is Meyer, and through the first base side, Meyer makes the turn for second and slides into third safely to put the runner in scoring position. And getting aboard with a single to keep the inning alive is Logan Young. So I'm going to bring up Alex Wise, the catcher. 143 on the season, 0 for 4 yesterday. But the runner standing on third. Chance to give Riverside the early lead here. They've got just 1 run in 2 road games this season. Again, it's not the same production it was a season ago for this Riverside team as they completely rebuild what was a juggernaut last year. They went 21-2 a season ago. And how good their pitching was. 9 games decided by 4 or fewer runs. It's 2 Lucarelli and Hare, both off to college. Lucarelli at Virginia. Only 1 appearance. That one is lifted in the air to center, and coming on to make the play is Swanson to get out of the inning without any damage. So no runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We've played a half inning. Mohawk coming to bat here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my Axe driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
Back here at Mohawk High School, Eric Thomas with you here this afternoon. Played a half inning. We're scoreless as Mohawk will take its first cuts here this afternoon. And the Mohawk order looks like this. Talon Swanson will lead it off. Drew Rona will hit second. Vinny Pizzullo third. Bobby Fadden fourth. It's Olaire followed by Wise, Crawford, Schmid, and then Horwath to round out the lineup. Today's starting lineups are brought to you by the Crane Room Grill. Hungry after the game? Wing specials on Thursday and Saturday evenings, and always daily specials as well. Takeout orders available at craneroom.com. Make it a post-game tradition at the Crane Room. There's the order for Mohawk. The defensive alignment for Riverside, left to right in the outfield, it's Santillo, Barber, and Bohm, and then Meyer and Queer in the middle infield, Young, Plasmeyer on the corners, Wise behind the plate, and Cole Vogel will get the start on the mound here this afternoon. And your defensive alignments are brought to you by Madurbanner Law, community firm with personal connection and individualized service, flexible appointment hours. Madurbanner Law is a team of experienced lawyers and staff always ready to help. So Mohawk trying to bounce back from yesterday's setback. Game they led 4-0. And then the rally by Riverside to win that. Swanson will lead it off. He was 0 for 4 yesterday, hitting .353 on the season. And you got a couple of guys in the order in Fadden and Olaire and Pizzullo, who have just been absolutely red hot to begin this season. We'll talk more about that here in a moment. Swanson stands in, pink gloves, pink bat, and a little slow roller to short. That is picked up cleanly and thrown over the way to first by Meyer, and there's one away. So that'll bring up Rona. And Rona hitting .250 this season, was 0 for 4 yesterday. No extra base hits for Drew as he stands in against Vogel. That one's there for strike one. Rona ropes one into center. That's going to drop in for a base hit as Drew glides into first, and that's the first hit of the ball game for the Warriors. And that'll bring up Vinny Pizzullo with one on and one gone. Pizzullo, we talked about hot. He's hitting .733 this season. 11 runs, 11 hits, 2 homers, 8 walks, 10 RBI this season. That's after hitting .429 a season ago. And he's got 5 of the 8 home runs this Warriors team has hit this season. That's outside for ball one, and it's 1-0. Mohawks swept last year by Riverside, lost all 3 games, including that state playoff performance. Warriors did pick up their first state playoff win a season ago. But it's been a dominating run by the Panthers. Mohawk has not defeated Riverside since March 29th of 2021. So trying to pick up their first win against the Panthers and this dominant program in AAA. That off-speed pitch fools Pizzullo, and that brings the count to 1-1. Lead by Rona at first, one gone. Throw over to first, and they got Rona at first. Did not get back in time, and there's 2 away with Pizzullo looking at a 1-1 count. And that misses for ball two rather, so it's 2-1. It's going to make it 3-1. Vogel deals, and that one is low, but in there for strike 2, and it brings the count to 3-2. Pizzullo has struck out only once this season. Got a hit in every game for the Warriors here in 2026. Vogel set, fires That one is hit sharply, bouncing up the middle. Tough play. It's short. It's going to squeak through for a base hit. So Pizzullo is aboard to keep the inning alive with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Bobby Fadden. Fadden hitting .471. Was 1 for 4 yesterday in game 1 with a run. He's also got a 5-game hit streak in 3 games this season with multiple RBI. And a golden opportunity here for the senior to stand in. Sun comes out in full here. The throw over to first, and that is close, but Pizzullo is back. Good meet of the order here for the Warriors with Pizzullo, Fadden, and Olaire. 3 hottest hitters right in the middle of the order. And they get him in a rundown. Pizzullo trying to speed to second, and the ball is bobbled at second, and Pizzullo is going to get in there safely. That puts Pizzullo into scoring position for Fadden with 2 gone here in the bottom of the first. Fadden a golden opportunity. Wind starts to pick up. Ump calls time. And they're going to intentionally walk Fadden. So that brings up Cam Olaire. Also brings into play potential force out here for the Riverside defense. You can go to third, second, or first. So you got chances here to get out of this inning without any damage. As Olaire swinging a hot stick as well. 5-game hit streak for him. He's 7 for 16 during that stretch. 1 for 3 yesterday with 2 driven in. He's got 7 RBI in the season, hitting .368. Vogel looks in. Pizzullo lead on second. Fadden a lead on first. Olaire swing and a miss for strike 1. It's 1-1. Olaire, the son of boys basketball coach Mike Olaire. That off speed is hit to third, and it's going to get through for a base hit. Rounding third and heading home is Pizzullo. Fadden will stop at second. It's an RBI single for Olaire, and it's a 1-0 lead for Mohawk here in the bottom of the first. Good piece of hitting that time by Olaire for his 8th RBI of the season. Warriors, just like they did yesterday, get on the board first and see if it holds today here at home to split this series. As Chase Wise will step in right now for the Warriors. That one's fouled back into the fence. Wise, 353 on the season, 0 for 3 yesterday, struck out twice. And he has driven in 4 here on the season. Vogel gets set. Runners on second and first. It's Fadden at second. The off speed is lifted in the air, and that's behind the plate, and that's going to get out of play. So that's going to bring the count to 0-2 now on Wise with 2 gone. Wise stands in, Vogel set. The 0-2, and that is hit in the air towards short, drifting into left and backpedaling, but unable to pick that up is the second baseman Meyer, and getting into second on the throw in to the infield is going to be Wise, who gets the single, drives in a run as Fadden scores. Olaire goes to third, and it's 2-0 Warriors here in the bottom of the first with 2 gone. A pair of 2-out RBI for the Warriors to get the early lead. Strike one to Crawford. Crawford was fantastic yesterday in a no decision. That one's hitting the air behind home plate. Wise retreating, and he's there to make the catch for the final out of the inning. But 2 runs on a pair of hits, 3 hits rather. 1 error and 2 stranded. Mohawk takes a 2-0 lead with it to the second here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Back here at Mohawk High School, Eric Thomas with you here this afternoon. 2-0 Warriors here as they grab the early lead on a pair of 2-out RBI in the bottom of the first inning. It's going to bring up Boehm, Vogel, and Plasmeyer for Riverside. Not quite sure what they're doing with the DH today because the lineup we were given has Lake and Queer batting in the 9-hole, but they also have Brock James listed as the DH, so we'll see what they do with the designated hitter here this afternoon. Dan Aliastro, the 58th season he's been the head coach of Riverside. 6 PIAA titles, 7 WPIAL titles, 736 wins in his career, and their run differential the last 3 seasons has been off the charts, plus 436 the last 3 seasons. And it was really the middle of the order yesterday, headlined by the young man at the plate, Chase Boehm, who carried this team. That middle order was 7 of 14 yesterday. That's Young, Boehm, and Barber. 7 of 14 with 3 RBI and 3 runs and a double yesterday. Batted out of the 4-5-6 spot. This Riverside offense, this Riverside lineup, they have flipped from a season ago. 7-8-9 is now 1, 2, and 3 in the order. And they got hot at the end of the season last year, so that's a good way for Dan Aliastro, as that one's in there for strike 2. It's 1 and 2 now, to get his offense at least trying to get it going here this season. Pizzullo deals, that's grounded right back to him. Vinny will jog over and pitch it to Crawford for out number 1. As Boehm's retired, and that'll bring up Vogel, the pitcher. Vogel hitting .294, 0 for 4 yesterday. Yeah, Aliastro saying in the run-up to the season, we do not have the firepower of last year. He's correct about that, especially on the mound, as Pizzullo, that one slides by, Wise behind home plate, ball 1. Misses for ball 2, and it's 2-0 now. Nobody on here in the top of the second inning. Turf infield here at Mohawk, much like we saw at Neshannock and what they have going there for, but it's a grass outfield. And I'm not sure that's going to cause the same problems that it did a night ago in that Freedom Neshannock game, as that one hits for strike 2, and it's 2-2. Rather 2-1. Bozzulo deals, that's outside for ball 3, and it's 3-1. That one lifted in the air towards right and drifting back, and reaching up to grab that is Howarth, and there's 2 gone. I'm going to bring up McCartney Plasmeyer, who on the season is hitting .250. Walked yesterday. And that hits there for strike 1 to Plasmeyer. Vinny Puzzulo deals. That one's grounded, and it gets through Fadden into left for a base hit to keep the inning alive. Plasmeyer reaches on the single with 2 gone. And that will bring up the DH Brock James, so he is batting for Lake and Queer. And Brock James hitting just .154 this season. He has stranded 13 on base. There's 2 out here, and Puzzulo trying to get out of it. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And Puzzulo jumps ahead in the count 0-1. Puzzulo set, and that one's inside and low as James has to hop out of the way. James reaches, we go back to the top of the order, and Barber. This Mohawk team fielding at a 93% clip on the year. Very good, as expected. Big off-speed pitch and a big swing and a miss that time by James, and it's 1-2. Puzzulo fouls it away to stay alive. Puzzulo looks, gets the sign, and fires, and that is a drop strike 3, but they get him out to run up the line, and that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors. And 1 left. We go to the bottom of the second with Mohawk in front 2-0.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Attorneys Parada, Jones, and McCree are dedicated to giving their clients the best chance at a positive result. From personal injury, criminal and corporate law, real estate, municipal law, to wills and estates, their team will work with you through every step of the legal process. With Parada, Jones, and McCree, excellence is our guarantee. Back here at Mohawk High School, Eric Thomas with you here this afternoon. Bright, sunshiny day, 77 degrees here at first pitch this afternoon. A far cry from last night where we were basically popsicles in that Neshannock box watching that fantastic game against Freedom. We'll update you on the out-of-town scoreboard here in a little bit, let you know what's going on. That big game, too, between Freedom and Neshannock this afternoon. A lot of softball action for the county teams today. We'll talk a little bit about that in our mailing minute coming up here in the middle of the 3rd inning. Back to work goes Vogel. And leading it off is left fielder Landon Schmid, who was hitting .294 this season. Good game yesterday, 2 for 4 with a double and a run scored. It's like the guys that sport the hoodie, too. Big fan of the hoodie under the jersey is. Vogel looks in and fires for ball 1. Vogel deals. That one is low for ball 2, and it's 2-0 now to Schmid. Pair of 2-out RBI base hits by Olaire and Wise. The difference here early on. That's right down the pike and hits for strike 1. It's 2-1. Boom's in a little bit on the right field line. And that one is ripped in the air, and it's drifting foul towards the corner, and it's out of play. For strike 2, it's 2-2 now to Schmid. Schmid stands in. Off speed, and he knocks that one foul to stay alive at 2-2. Tyler Howarth on deck for the Warriors here. And it's back to the top of the order. Off speed again, and that is ripped foul, third base side, and that keeps Schmid alive at 2-2 still. Vogel looks in, fires the 2-2. Inside and misses for ball 3. 3-2 now to Landon Schmid. Schmid has not driven a run in this year, but he is going to be aboard for his 4th walk of the season. So a leadoff walk. That'll bring up Tyler Howarth, who is hitting .333. Scored a run yesterday, struck out twice. The number 9 hitter for this Warriors lineup, which is hitting .387 coming into the game here today with 19 extra base hits and 3 home runs. And that one sharply hit and into left field for a base hit. Getting his second is Schmid. And that'll go back to the top of the order now with Talon Swanson due up, who grounded out the first time. A golden opportunity here with nobody gone in the bottom of the 2nd inning for Swanson. Only 1 RBI in the season for him. And you wonder, with no outs here, will they maybe go bunt? And it looks like Dan Aliastro is going to make a change here already with 2 gone, or with 2 on and none gone. It's a Pontius Insurance trip to the mound. Auto, home, business, or life insurance, all with local agents at pontiusinsurance.com. So we are going to get a pitching change here for Vogel already. Yesterday it was Santillo who pitched, but he maxed himself out. 94 pitches in that game yesterday, just allowed 4 hits. New pitcher is Jackson Barber, so that takes him out of center. All right, so Vogel. Barber is going to come in to pitch here for Riverside. That's going to remove the DH from the lineup. Barber on the season has a 7.74 ERA, is 1-1. 6 1/3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 13 runs, 7 earned, struck out 9 and walked 8. He was actually the winning pitcher yesterday. Threw an inning, struck out 2, and faced 4 batters. So he is able to go the full way here today if needed. Center field, we still need to check. Looks like Santillo moved over to center to replace Barber. So that's going to put James into the game. They've taken the DH out of the lineup. James is into the game, and he goes to left. Santillo to center. And then Queer stays at second, and Jackson Barber goes to the mound here to pitch. 2 on. No out. Here in the bottom of the second inning as we get this all sorted out, and standing in will be Talon Swanson. So the book on Vogel, not a long one here today. An inning pitched, 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned, walked 2 and struck out none. And if the score holds, he would take the loss here today. Barber gets set to deal here with none gone. Swanson bunts, lays it down, first base side, speeds up the line. Tough play for Barber, and everybody is going to be safe. To third goes Schmid. To second goes Howarth. And Swanson is in there on the bunt single. Excellent job by Howarth to lay that, Swanson rather, to lay that down. Put Howarth and Schmidt into scoring position with no outs here, and that'll bring up Drew Rona for the second time here this afternoon. Rona singled, and he was picked off at first. But a golden opportunity here for the Warriors, and that one's high for ball 1. Now quickly 2-0 with the bases loaded and no outs. Rona looks in. That one is high for ball 3 and nowhere to go now. 3-0 to Rona. This Mohawk lineup struck out 46 times in 3 meetings last year with Riverside. That's what happens when you have 2 Division I caliber pitchers. That is high, and Barber has walked in a run. As Schmid will come around to score. Getting to third now is Howarth. To second is Swanson. The runners aboard for the second time here this afternoon on the walk, and that brings up Vinny Pizzullo. Pizzullo, as we said, hitting .733 on the season. He singled and scored a run back in the first. And it's a dangerous point now for this Riverside team. This Riverside team a season ago, staff ERA was .96. They struck out 269 and walked 55. And just 21 earned runs in 153 innings pitched. This season, ERA is up to 2.53. 14 earned runs, so they're already on their way to surpassing last year's total. That is high for ball 1 to Pizzullo. Barber nods his head, and he'll fire away. Outside for ball 2, and it's 2-0, nowhere to go, as Barber has thrown 6 straight balls. Aliastro is going to come out to the mound. Once again, another mound visit here, another Pontius Insurance trip to the mound for Riverside, and we might get a quick pull here. Let's see what they're going to do with Barber, who just does not have the control right now. Base is still loaded here for the Warriors. A little vote of confidence from the 82-year-old head coach at Riverside. You don't win 736 games if you don't have good judgment, and that man has done it better and longer and more than anybody else has in the WPIAL. So they're going to stay with Barber here, who's behind in the count 2-0. Two mound visits in 2 innings for Riverside. And that one's hit in the air. Foul, but it's first base side, and getting underneath of it to make the catch is Plasmeyer for the first out. So base is still loaded for Fadden with 1 gone now. Fadden walked and scored a run his first trip to the plate today. Again, a golden opportunity to meet of this order for Mohawk with Fadden and then O'Leary due up next. Nowhere to go for Fadden. Can't put him on. Barber, and he finally gets one across for strike 1 and gets ahead in the count 0-1. And as we said, a 5-game hit streak. That one's outside for ball 1, 1-1 now. 3 times this season, multiple RBI in a game. He's got an opportunity for that right here with his team in front 2-0. Outside, and ball 2, and it's 2-1 to Fadden. Inside that time for ball 3. And it's 3-1 now to Fadden. Bags full here of Warriors. You got Howarth on third, Swanson on second, Rona on first. Fadden at the plate. Mohawk in front 2-0 here with 1 gone in the bottom of the second. And that one is high, and another run walked in as Howarth will come across, and Fadden has reached on a walk for the second time this afternoon. And that's going to bring in Cam O'Leary, who singled his first time up. And O'Leary, again, 2 times with multiple RBI this season. He's got 7 of them. Drove in a pair yesterday. Base is still loaded with 1 gone here in the second. Barber delivers, and that is in there for strike 1. Inside, right at the fists, and it's 1-1 now to O'Leary. Barber deals on 1-1, and big swing that time by O'Leary for strike 2. It's 1-2. Hit up the middle and stabbed by Barber. He comes to home, gets the first out, throw up to first in time for the double play to end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 on the double play. 2 more runs come across for the Warriors on 2 hits, no errors. And there was 2 stranded for the Warriors. We've played 2. It's 4-0 Mohawk here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Tonight, someone is cold, hungry, and forgotten. At City Rescue Mission, we're more than a shelter. We're a bright beacon of light in our community, serving those in need to make our community stronger and healthier. We offer real help and real hope, and that hope is Jesus. We serve him by serving others in love, grace, mercy, and compassion. But we can't do it without you. Be the reason someone's story is rewritten in Christ. Give today at cityrescuemission.org.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Back here at Mohawk High School, Eric Thomas with you. 4-0 Warriors here after they get 2 across in the inning to extend the lead to 4-0 for Riverside, who's got to find some offense here. It's top of the order with Barber, followed by Santillo and then Meyer. All the RBIs today are brought to you by Parada Jones McCree, attorneys of law. Excellence is our guarantee. Talk about some of the keys to the game here this afternoon for both sides, as again, it's still a young season, but keys to the game today are brought to you by LGKG. Luxembourg, Garbutt, Kelly, and George have been Lawrence County's attorneys for over 90 years. You really factor in the pitching for Riverside today. Santillo was fantastic a day ago, but today they've already gone through their starter Vogels. That first pitch is up the middle and booted by Fadden into center. And Barber is going to get aboard here to lead it off. And that'll be a single for Barber. For Mohawk, really just holding on to the lead today is going to be a big key. They had a 4-0 lead yesterday and lost in walk-off fashion in the 8th. Good game by Briar Crawford yesterday. Is he and Pizzullo trying to form a really good 1-2 punch here for the Warriors? 1-0, and then Santillo takes a big cut. Down to second, though, goes Barber to get into scoring position. But they fouled it off, so he's going to return to first. Pizzullo checks the runner, Barber at first. Santillo stands in. That one's low for ball 2. It's 2-1 now. Dylan Meyer on deck for Riverside, and then if anybody else extends, it'll be Logan Young. Santillo, a sharp shot, and it gets through first base and Crawford into right. Rounding second and heading to third, and getting there standing up is going to be Barber. And Meyer will stand in. Meyer reached on an error his first time up. Career .404 hitter. Mentioned the strikeouts for Young earlier, 13 and 29 career games. How about 19 and 39 career games for Meyer? He has been a thorn for opposing pitchers to get out. There's a shot up the middle to short. Fadden on to second and first for the double play. 6-4-3. The run does come across for Riverside to get on the board. It's now 4-1. Give Meyer the RBI. And that'll bring up Logan Young. That one is a little reach out, pop up into right. And making the catch out in right is Howarth. And that is it for the inning. So they do get a run to Riverside on one hit, one error, and nobody left. We go to the bottom of the third. We'll keep it here for our Mailing Minute. Let you know what's going on the softball side of things right here. Neshannock 5-0, 57 straight wins are in action against Shenango right now. We'll update you on that one coming up. Speaking of the Wildcats, 8-1 with Brianna Alucia hitting over 605 dingers. They swept a doubleheader from Aliquippa yesterday by a combined 31-0. So, again, we'll keep you updated on that score coming up here. Laurel 2-1. They clubbed New Brighton yesterday 20-1. Haley Fell had 6 RBI. Fell and Lizzie Pasco each had a home run. 5 players had multiple RBI. They take on Riverside here this afternoon. Riverside, we just mentioned it, against Laurel. Addison Drake, the lone home run for the Panthers as they are battling Laurel. Mohawk 5-1. They're 3-0 in section play. Lydia Cole, a game-winning 2-run homer and a 4-2 win over Avonworth on Monday. They play next against Elwood City at Slippery Rock on Monday. Elwood City is 2-2, and they crushed Quaker Valley last night at Slippery Rock. Amber McQuiston struck out 12 in 4 innings, allowed just 1 hit. Newcastle 7-3, 4-3 in section play. Bounced back from an 11-10 loss to Plum with a 19-1 rout of Penn Hills last night. Elias Delsinski homered. They are back in action tomorrow against North Hills. Union's 4-1, 3-0 in the section, outscoring opponents 43-1. Ireland Fisher and Olivia Williams both homered on Monday. Corinne Shannon had 12 strikeouts. They play Bishop Canevin tomorrow afternoon. And Wilmington was scheduled yesterday against Mercer. There was no report on that game. They do have Reynolds coming up tomorrow. They are 2-2, and Avery Harlan has 4 homers and 9 RBI. She's our Red Zone Athlete of the Month. And that's your Mailing Minute. Here's we go to the bottom of the third with Mohawk in front 4-1. Sharp shot to third. That time by Wise. Over to first, and there's one gone. It's going to bring up Brian Crawford. Crawford popped up to second, or popped up to the catcher, I beg your pardon, his first time up. That one's fouled away for strike one. On the Newcastle Transit out-of-town scoreboard update, a lot of games going on here today. Neshannock and Neshannock and Shenango, by the way, softball tied right now in the 6th. It's in there for strike 2, so it's 0-2 now. Laurel defeated Riverside 10-0 today, so that game has gone final. And strike 3 the call as Crawford is down, and quickly 2 gone here with Landon Schmidt, who got the inning started the last time, coming to the plate here. Union and Southside right now on the softball side is 3-2 Union, end of 4. Baseball. Newcastle in front of Fox Chapel, 4-3, end of 3rd. Was in there for strike 1, and then Schmid swings away. It's strike 2. Union is defeating Rochester right now 9-1. That is end of 4. And Shenango, after a strong first inning, leads Northgate 11-0. So that game is headed towards a minimum of 10-run rule right now. And that's a look at your Newcastle Transit out-of-town scoreboard. Another update for you coming up a little later on. Schmid battling here, down 0-2 in the count. Schmid walked. And that one dribbled right in front of home plate. Tough play for Wise. He gets it, fields it, and he is going to be safe at first. It's a tough play. Wise got a late break on it, so Schmidt is aboard with 2 gone. Update on that softball contest. 6-5 Shenango after 6. So the 57-game winning streak for the Lady Lancers is in jeopardy today. You can watch the conclusion of that game on our sister feed here this afternoon, as we have coverage of that one for you going on right now with Neshannock and Shenango, as Barber deals, and that is high for ball 1. 2 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Howard stands in. He singled and scored a run. Last inning, quick throw to first, and getting back there is going to be Schmid. Pair of singles for Schmid this afternoon, off to a good start. Barber, and that one's low, but hits the corner for strike one. It's 1-1. If Howarth gets on, we go back to the top of the order. Again, throw over to first, but back in time is Schmid. Pitch by Barber, dribbled back in front of the plate again. Tough play by Barber. He throws on to first for the final out of the inning. And that'll close the books on Mohawk here. No runs on one hit. No errors, one left. We go to the fourth. It is still 4-1 Mohawk on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAT.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Matt Flannery producing this afternoon's contest. Eric Thomas with you here as we go to the top of the fourth inning. 4-1 Mohawk in front of Riverside. Trying to split this season series at 1 game apiece after yesterday's walk-off win by the Panthers. It'll be Wise, Boehm, and then Vogel. Actually, Vogel lifted. DH gone with Wise will lead it off. That one's outside and drifts away from Chase Wise, and that'll be ball 1. Last year, good balance for this Riverside offense. That's outside again for ball 2. They hit .312 with 137 strikeouts, 127 walks. They did win 12 straight, and that senior class ended up going 62-5 over the last 3 seasons. That one's in there for strike 1, 2-1 the count now. Luca Relli went undrafted. He committed to Virginia. He's appeared in 1 game, 2 innings pitched. Cavs went into play this week at 24-9. That one's into right, and drifting back to make the play is Howarth, and there's 1 away. Hare, meanwhile, is 5-1 with a 4.50 ERA for Slippery Rockies. Struck out 31, walked 19. He had a hitless streak in the postseason last year of 36 1/3 innings, which was a national record. 10-0 senior year, 0.68 ERA, 138 strikeouts, and 72 innings pitched. So tough to replace that kind of pitching, and it's so important, especially at the lower classifications when you mainly have 1 guy that can go the distance. We saw that with Freedom last night against the Shannock as they are trying to piece their pitching staff together. It's 2-0 now to Boehm. Grounded out. First appearance. That hits the inside corner for strike number 2. No, strike number 1. It's 2-1. Pizzillo deals. That one's hit up the middle. Base hit into center. Boehm collects his first knock of the afternoon. Just the 4th hit for Riverside here this afternoon. But he is aboard. And that will bring up Cole Vogel. So the order will stay the same. It'd just be the DH gone, with Vogel being yanked after an inning. Vogel flew out to right, and he flares that one foul, first base side. One-on-one to Vogel now, who, again, yesterday 0 for 4, game number 1. And that foul ball will be strike number 2. It's 1-2 now. So an update from that softball game. Shenango does beat Neshannock 6-5 in regulation, and that ends the 57-game winning streak for Neshannock. The state record is done for the Lancers. That was kind of, we thought, maybe bound to happen this year. That one's over the top of the head of Vogel, and getting up to second is going to be Boehm, as Wise has to retreat. That first loss in 57 games for Neshannock. Still got to think that they're one of the favorites, though, in softball. If they get the pitching to come around, it's tough when you don't have Addie Fry in that lineup. Still plenty of talent, though, for the Lancers. That one's outside as Vogel steps away. It's 3-2 now. Heck of a run, and bound to end at some point. Better to end it now than, say, a state final. And Vogel will walk, draws the walk. It's going to put runners on first and second for Plasmeyer. He singled in his first plate appearance this afternoon. That one is hit, and it's over the bag at third. It's going to go into right. Rounding third and heading home is Boehm. And getting into third and sliding there safely is going to be Vogel. Plasmeyer gets to second on the RBI double, and all of a sudden, Riverside has cut that lead in half. It's 4-2. That'll bring up Brock James. And it looks like the afternoon is done for Pizzullo, and it is, as we'll get a Pontius Insurance visit to the mound. And Pizzullo had some control issues here in this one early at least, but his afternoon's done, so both starting pitchers are now gone. Pizzullo responsible for the 2 that are on, so he would only get the no decision here this afternoon. Finishes with 3 1/3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned. He walked 1 and struck out 1. New pitcher is going to be Adam Deal. Steele takes his warm-up tosses here. Let's see what they do with Pizzullo. I think Pizzullo is going to go to short now. Fadden will slide over to second. Rona will move out to right, so that is the lineup changes. We'll detail them for you here again in a second as Deal will stand in. Deal has been one of the relievers for this team this season. Pizzullo again his afternoon 3 1/3 inning. That off speed misses for ball one. So Pizzullo goes to short, Fadden slides over to second, and then Rona goes out to right. Swanson stays in center, Schmid stays in left. Crawford and Olaire stay on the corners in the infield. So that takes Howarth out of the defensive lineup. Take him out of the lineup altogether here, it looks like, with 1-1 now. You're in the top of the fourth. A run across for Riverside. Deal with 2 on. That's right down the middle for strike number 2. It's 1-2. Deal looks in. Runners on second and third. That one's lifted in the air to left. Drifting back, and he can't hang on to it as Schmid. Coming around to score is going to be Vogel, and stopping at third is going to be Plasmeyer. And the damage done there as Riverside gets one more back as they continue to battle as Brock James gets the RBI single. Second straight afternoon that Riverside is trying to battle their way back in this game against Mohawk, and they just have this team's number and have for the better part of the last 5 seasons as Dio delivers, and that's off speed, but it hits the outside corner for strike 1. So Mohawk staff ERA of 4.31. Last year they were 4.30. That one is high. Barber almost offered at it. It's 1-1. Deal delivers outside, hits the corner for strike 2. It's now 1-2. Big pitch here with 1 out and still 2 on. Tying run at third. That one is flared foul, first base side. Deal on the season has had 3 appearances. 2.62 ERA. Eight innings of work this season. He's allowed 3 earned runs. And that one is going to bounce into left for a base hit. Tying run scores. Go-ahead run plated as well. And it's a 1-out RBI single for Jackson Barber, and the defending state champs have taken the lead at 5-4. Pair of singles today for Barber, none bigger than that one. As they have pushed 4 across here to take a 5-4 lead in the top of the fourth. Matt Santillo in right now looking at 1-0. And that one is low and bounces in front of Wise, and getting to second, it's going to be Barber. So into scoring position for Santillo. Reached on an air and was taken out at second on that double play that ended the top of the third. 5-4 Riverside here with 2-0 count. Off speed outside corner by Deal is good for strike 1. Santillo becoming the ace of this staff pitching-wise, but he is stranded 8 here this season. That's ball 3, and Deal having control issues here in this game as well. Wind's starting to pick up. And that's there for strike 2, and it's a full count at 3-2 now to Santillo. Meyer stands on deck. Three-two pitch coming up for Deal with 2 on. And that's ball 4, and Santillo is aboard with the walk. Barber was able to get the 3rd on that pitch in the dirt, so that'll bring up Dylan Meyer, who reached on an air and then he grounded into the double play. One-0 pitch upcoming now. Steele trying to get out of this jam. That one is hit foul, first base side by Meyer. Meyer reaches. Logan Young, who is 1 for 2 this afternoon, will be due up next. One pitch from Deal. 1 out. Outside corner for strike 2. It's 1-2. Deal is set. Fires outside corner. Runner goes. They get him caught between first and second. Got to watch the runner at third, and they just let him get back. Good fake there by Barber, acting like he was breaking there, and Santillo gets back to first safely, so we'll do it again here. 1-2. And that one's lifted foul, left field line. Out of play, so it'll stay 1-2. Meyer stays alive. 2-2, I beg your pardon. Deal looks, runner goes, chopped up the middle. Pizzulo fields, throws to first, run comes across. And Barber makes it 6-4. Santillo to second. First pitch misses for a ball against Logan Young. That's a second RBI for Meyer today. Santillo in scoring position here. 6-4 Riverside. They have just exploded here in this inning. They chase Pizzulo. Deal's having problems on the mound. It's a 5 spot on the board here for Riverside in the inning, and it's 2-0 now to Young. That one's hit in the air. Pops straight up towards first. Crawford trying to shield the sun. He lost it. And that's going to bring in Santillo, who scores from second. Logan Young is aboard. And they have batted around now, so we're going to come back to the catcher Wise. Disastrous inning here for Mohawk. And Wise looks at strike one. Trying again to get out of this inning is Deal. Chopped to third and fielded by Olaire. Throws it across the way, and the inning finally comes to an end, but not before 5 runs in the inning for Riverside as they take a 6 runs in the inning for Riverside as they take a 7-1 lead, 7-4 lead, I beg your pardon, on Mohawk here at the Lawrence County Sports Network powered by LCAP.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
Congratulations to our March LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Neshannock Girls Basketball as the LCAP Team of the Month after winning the WPIAL Championship and reaching the state championship game. Congratulations to Coach Luann Grabowski and the state runner-up Lady Lancers basketball team, our LCAP Team of the Month.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
Back here at Mohawk High School, Eric Thomas with you as it's 7-4 Riverside after a 6-run inning. And they've taken control. This one is for the second straight day. Mohawk has blown a 4-0 lead.
Till it's all I pay. Turn it back on me for no good reason. Loyalty is priceless.
So Mohawk will try to get it back here with Swanson the top of the order. Swanson, Rona, and Pizzullo. That one's in there for strike 2, and it's quickly 0-2. Swanson has reached on a single and grounded out. For a moment, that Mohawk was going to run away with this thing as they got 4 right away, and that's over the head of the shortstop into left center, and Swanson is going to be aboard. He gets into second as that was bobbled in the outfield. And a good way to start the inning here for the Warriors on the double by Swanson. That'll bring up Rona, who singled and walked today. And they would love nothing more than to get Pizzullo, Fadden, and Olaire with runners in scoring position here. Trying to get some of these runs back as Riverside, Coach Alarasto is saying, you know, before the season or during the season, we don't have the firepower that we did a season ago, but they've certainly shown some teeth here in this 2-game series against Mohawk as they rallied yesterday from down 4-0 today. They do it again as Rona tries to lay the bunt down, and that is foul. Swanson reaches on the double, and Rona trying to add to it here to set the table for Pizzullo. Rona rips that one right at second, and they get him at second base. Swanson, who broke for third, is out. And just like that, there are 2 outs. And Pizzullo, who was looking at maybe getting a big inning going here for the Warriors, comes up with 2 outs and nobody on. Vinny's still hitting over 700 here this season. That's outside. Singled and flew out to first in his 2 plate appearances here today. 1-0. Looks at strike number 1, 1-1. Barber, and that one's golfed in the air to center. Could be trouble, and it gets to the wall as Pizzullo rounds first. And it's going to be a ground rule double as it gets wedged in the wall out there. So Pizzullo keeps the inning alive with the second hit of the inning for the Warriors. And then I'll bring up Fadden. So a chance here for Mohawk as they do get to at least 2 of the 3 power guys here with Pizzullo and Fadden. Bobby today has walked twice, scored a run. Vogel, by the way, is absolved from the struggles he had starting the game for Riverside with 5 hits and 2 runs. That one outside against Bobby, and it's 1-0. Barber looks in, outside again, ball 2 as they pitch away from Fadden here. And they will walk Fadden. So Pizzullo still at second. Olaire here with a chance. He's got an RBI single back in the first. Represents the tying run at the plate. Does Olaire. He's driven in 8 this season. He will step off, ask for time. Olaire ready. Looks in. Son of head basketball coach Mike Olaire, reserve guard, spot starter for the basketball team this season that made the state second round. Lost to eventual state champ Trinity. That's in there for strike 1. It's 0-1. Olaire cuts, swing and miss, and getting to third is going to be Pizzullo. And that just puts the runners on the corner. Fadden didn't go anywhere, so it's first and third with 2 gone here, and Olaire chance to get a run across, but it's 0-2. Barber steps off there and looks back to first briefly. Barber deals, and that's going to hit Olaire, and that's going to load the bases up for Chase Wise. So Wise has an RBI single back in the first as well. He's also grounded out to third. And with 2 outs here, the go-ahead run at the plate in the form of Wise. So again, 0 for 3 yesterday. He struck out twice. Nowhere to put him. And that's outside for ball 1. Looks at strike 1. It's 1-1. Pizzolo on third, Fadden on second, Olaire on first. That one's hit foul by Wise on 1-1. Makes it 1-2. Base hit will score at least 2 and bring Mohawk within 1. That one's high. It's 2-2. Two and two. That is high for ball 3, and it's 3-2 now to Wise. Nowhere to put him. Fake the throw to second. Again, Fadden on second, Pizzolo on third, Olaire on first. Is high for ball 4, and that will get a run across. Patient at bat by Wise, who gets the walk. Fadden to third, Olaire to second. And looks like Riverside's going to go with another change here as they get a Ponch's Insurance mound visit. Well, I'm not going to go with another change. Dan Aliastro just out there trying to calm his troops down as it's now 7-5. Be Briar Crawford, who stands in. Barber has thrown 47 pitches here in this contest, 27 of them for strike, and 2 2/3. Crawford does have a home run this season. Barber deals, and that is going to be behind Crawford. It slid out of the way there, and that's ball 1. That one low on the outside is ball 2. Again, nowhere to go here. Bases loaded. Crawford grounds that one to third on the hop. Throw across the way, and they get him for the final out of the inning. So a run on a pair of hits. No errors and 3 stranded. We go to the 5th, and it's 7-5 Riverside on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP. Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands. From a scratch to a dent to a major repair, Nick's your man. Making your car look as good as new. Nobody does it better than Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands. Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands.
I'm Kevin Sapp. I'm president of the Mohawk Education Association. We are one of the sponsors for the Lawrence County SportsNet. We would like to take a moment to wish all of Lawrence County student athletes health and safety as they compete. In particular, we would like to wish luck to all of Mohawk student athletes as they represent our school with pride.
Back here at Mohawk High School, Eric Thomas with you as Adam Deal goes back to work for Mohawk, who trails at 7-5. And after Riverside bats around in that inning, it's Chase Bohm who's in there now for Riverside. That's low for ball 2. It's 2-1 now. Is hit in the air, and that's going to drop in the gap in right center. Bohm gets around first, and he will cruise into second with a stand-up double to lead it off. Dio delivers now. Next batter is going to be Cole Vogel. Flew out to right, and he walked and scored a run. Starting pitcher, he was yanked after an inning, gave up 5 hits and 2 runs. And off-speed hits for strike number 1, so it's 1-1. Deal. Big cut by Vogel for strike 2, and it's 1-2. After Vogel, it'll be Plasmeyer. Deal in his second inning of work, and that's off speed, but misses on the outside portion of the plate. It's 2-2. Deal. Poked in the air to right. And tagging. They did not tag correctly, and they're going to double him up. Bohm left early and went to third. He did not tag. And that is going to be one of the weirdest double plays you'll ever see is they get him at second for 2 outs, and that'll bring up McCartney Plasmeyer. Plasmeyer has singled and doubled, driven a run, and scored a run. Big cut by Plasmeyer for strike one. Good heads-up defense by the Warriors to get Bohm at second after he did not properly tag. And timeout called at home plate. This Riverside team slugging .323. Their on-base percentage is .723, and this is the best road game they've had from an offensive output this season. They have stranded 51 on base this season. Nobody on now. That's in there for strike two, and it's 1-2 now to Plasmeyer. Now on a little reach out, ground ball foul. Stays at 1-2. Team Riverside won 12 straight season ago. Their only loss before that streak was to Bethel Park. Big cut by Plasmeyer for the strikeout, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the bottom of the fifth. It's 7-5 Riverside here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Wilmington's Avery Harlan as the March Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month after averaging 9 points per game in the state playoffs and starting the softball season hitting .643 with 4 home runs. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Elwood City's Jordan Keller as the March Male Athlete of the Month. Jordan is hitting over .600 to start the year and leads the county with 3 home runs. Congratulations and best of luck to Elwood City's Jordan Keller and Wilmington's Avery Harlan, the March Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Back here at Mohawk High School, Eric Thomas with you as we go to the bottom of the fifth inning. It's 7-5 Riverside. 8-9-1 due up for Mohawk here, trying to find some offense. That means that an extension of the inning, they could get back to Pizzullo. They would love to have those guys with at least one more crack, and they will get at least one more. They're against Barber, who had some issues in the last inning as Mohawk was able to scratch a run across, but they did strand 3 in the inning. Warriors have stranded 8 here this afternoon, and they trail by 3. 52 left on base coming into play today. That makes it 60 for the season. As Schmidt has a square count now, it's 2-1 in his favor. If you missed it, Shannick and Shenango, 57-game winning streak for the Lancers softball team is over. Schmidt flies that one foul, and it's going to just break back towards the first base side or the right field side, but drop in. So it'll be 2-2. Shenango defeats Neshannock today in softball 6-5. So the 57-game winning streak for Neshannock is over on the softball field. 2-2 the count. And foul again. And that'll be swing and a miss for Schmidt, who's down on strikes for out number 1. That'll bring up Adam Deal. Tyler Howarth out of the order here because of the switch earlier. 1-1 the count now. Barber deals and another cut by Deal, and that's in there for strike 2. It's 1-2. Deal looks at a high ball 2. It's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And 2 gone here in the 5th, and now we go back to the top of the order and Talon Swanson. Swanson's grounded out and singled and doubled today, but he was picked off at second.
People never care till it's all I pay. Turn it back on me for no good.
Rona would get an at bat if Swanson reaches. That one's outside for ball 1. It's 1-0. There for ball 2, 2-0 the count. And that one's on the outside corner for strike 1. 2-1 to Swanson. Inside and high for ball 2, and or ball 3, and it's 3-1. Swing and a miss for Swanson. Best inning of work so far for Barber as he gets back to a full count here. Trying to get 3 straight strikeouts and get out of this inning. That one's outside. And that just missed as Swanson will take first on a 2-out walk. So that'll bring up Drew Rona. Rona's singled, walked, grounded out. That one sharply hit to second, and on to first for the final out of the inning to retire the Warriors. So no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 stranded. We go to the 6th, still 7-5. Riverside on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
If you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
Bottom of the order here for Riverside as we go to the top of the 6th inning. And the Panthers have a 7-5 lead. Second day in a row they've come back from a 4-run deficit against Mohawk. 6 runs in the fourth. Fourth inning took about an hour to get through. And they did their damage there. Patient Riverside team as they scratched a run across and then just kind of hung with it in the 4th inning. Then they put it together. It's going to be James, Barber, and Santillo. Adam Deal goes back to work for the Warriors here as they try to get out of it. He's pitched an inning in 2/3, only allowed 3 hits. 3 runs, but none earned. He walked 1 and struck out 1 so far. So good relief here as James stands in. James today struck out, singled and scored a run. Also drove 1 in. That one sharply hit to short, and Pizzullo is there to field. On to first, draws Crawford off the bag just enough. And James is going to be safe. Back to the top of the order we go with Jackson Barber. So Barber tries to lay the bunt down, and that went foul. And after they discuss it, Barber is out. Dan Aliastro is going to come over and argue. Out-of-town scoreboard update coming up for you here in a little bit. As Santillo looks at strike 1. So that ball hitting Barber to cause the out. 1 gone here. That one's fouled back by Santillo. Santillo looks at ball 1, so it's 1-2 now. That misses for ball 2, and the count square at 2-2. James got a board on an error. He's still at first. And there he goes, down to second. They won't even challenge it. So James is in there with the swipe. Out-of-town scoreboard update brought to you by the Newcastle Transit Authority. We talked to you about the big upset today in softball. Shenango beats Neshannock 6-5. That's a final ending the 57-game winning streak for the Lancers. Laurel over Riverside 10-0, and Union defeats Southside 5-2. In baseball, Newcastle leads Fox Chapel 6-3, bottom 7. Shenango a winner today 15-0 over Northgate. It was Union 19, Rochester 1, and Slippery Rock defeats Wilmington 11-1 in 6. So we are going to get another change here for the Warriors. Deal's afternoon is done. And Howarth is going to come back into pitch. So Howarth takes his warm-up throws, and Deal, the book closed on him. 2 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, none earned, walked 2, struck out 1 in relief of Pizzulo. Shannock, by the way, in baseball, just took apart Freedom today, 16-2. That final was in 6. That's a far cry from the 1-run game we saw last night. Howarth has thrown 3 innings this season, allowed 2 hits, struck out 2, and faced 13 batters. And that one's going to get away, and everybody's going to advance. Good insurance run coming up here if they can knock it in. James down the way to third. Santillo gets to second. Dylan Meyer in there now against Howarth. Meyer today reached on an error, sacrificed, and grounded into a double play, but he did get an RBI. 2 RBI. That one's high, and ball 3, it's 3-0 now to Meyer. That one's right there, chest high for strike 1, and it's 3-1. And Howarth is going to issue the walk. It's going to load him up. Bring up Logan Young, who's singled twice. Driven in a run. Flies that one foul. First base side. Coming up for Mohawk in the bottom of the inning, it'll be Pizzulo, Fadden, and Olaire. So the three heavy hitters. Section 1 in 3A, Elwood sitting at 3-1. Beaver Falls 2-1. Riverside, this Riverside team at 2-1 as well. Then you get to Mohawk and Quaker Valley, both 1-1-1. Stowe Rocks 0-4. And Elwood City team and Beaver Falls both averaging 9 runs a game. That one is ripped in the air to left, and runner is going to tag, and getting home to score the 8th run is going to be James. That'll give Meyer another, or rather Young, an RBI. I'll bring up Alex Wise, the catcher, is 0 for 3 today. And went in the dirt and blocked by Wise. 1-0. Alex Wise 0 for his last 7 for the Panthers. Howarth delivers. That's popped up. Howarth making a run at it, as is Wise behind the plate. Great catch by Wise. Chase Wise, that is behind home plate, to get out of the inning. But Riverside does get another run across. A run on no hits, 1 error, and 2 left. We go to the bottom of the inning. The heavy hitters coming up for Mohawk here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination. Riverside Apartments is Newcastle's premier senior citizens complex. Looking to downsize but still maintain your independence? Riverside Apartments is within walking distance of many of the stores and restaurants of downtown Newcastle. Large efficiency and 1-bedroom apartments currently available for rent. Riverside features on-site laundry facilities, a main floor lounge area, full security door system, storage areas, and reserved on-site parking. And best of all utilities are included, including cable and air conditioning. At prices under $500 per month, there's no question it's a steal. You're safe at Riverside.
Back here at Mohawk High School, Eric Thomas with you as it's 8-5 Riverside. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning here with Pizzulo, Fadden, and Olaire due up for Mohawk. See if they can generate some offense here, and Mohawk needs it in a hurry. Pizzulo, who was yanked as a starting pitcher, is 2 for 3 today. 2 runs scored, single and a double. Barber continues to work here for Riverside. He's pitched nicely in relief. Had some issues early on, but has really helped his team out here this afternoon in relief as Pizzulo ropes that one into center for his 3rd base hit of the afternoon. And a good start here for Mohawk in the bottom of the 6th. Collects his 3rd hit. That's his 14th hit of the season. see why this kid is hitting .733 coming into play today. And now Fadden, who has walked 3 times and scored a run, has an opportunity here to draw Mohawk a little closer. Fadden's got a 5-game hit streak working. Might get something to hit here. They've intentionally walked him twice. They throw to first. Pizzullo back in time. And this Mohawk team is searching for its first win against Riverside since March of 2021. Tricky schedule coming up. They get Shenango next. And then a 2-game set with Beaver Falls, which is pretty huge right now. There goes Pizzullo, and he's going to get into second easily. Get into scoring position for Fadden here as they open up first base, and it's 3-0. 3-1, I beg your pardon. Barber deals. Fadden a big swing and a miss. It's 1-1 to Fadden. That one's high for ball 2. It's now 2-1 with Olaire on deck. Pizzullo, by the way, a hit in every game this season. Collected 3 more here today. That on 2-1. That one's high for ball 3. It's now 3-1. And that one is high for ball 4, and for the 4th time today, Bobby Fadden has walked. That'll put 2 on for Olaire, who represents the tying run. And Olaire with 7 RBI. Twice he's had multiple RBI, including yesterday. He too with a 5-game hit streak. Make it 6 because he singled back in the first. 8 of 18 in this stretch for Olaire in this 6 games. Swinging maybe the hottest bat outside of Pizzullo in this lineup. And that one way behind him. Pizzullo's going to get down to third, and Fadden will jog into second. So now a base hit. Could get 2 across here for Mohawk, and they need it. That one's outside for the ball. Olaire ahead in the count 2-0. Rips one third base side. They'll make the play over to first, give the run up as Pizzullo does score. So give Olaire the RBI, a second of the day, so another multi-RBI game for Olaire. Fadden stays at second. Wise has walked, singled. But he's also driven in 2, so a chance here. Once again, he represents the tying run at the plate with Fadden standing on second. Barber deals. That one's hit foul into the net behind home plate. Wise stands in. 1-1 the count. Barber deals. That's beautiful pitch by Barber for strike two. It's 1-2 now. One gone here, one on. One run is already in for Mohawk. It's 8-6 Riverside. Outside. And he did offer at it. They say he offered at it. And that is going to be strike three. Tough call for out number two as that brings up Briar Crawford. Crawford is popped up to the catcher, struck out, and grounded out to third. But a good bat to have in the hands right now. He's also struck out now 12 times this season, but he does have a chance here. Again, he represents the tying run. Crawford does have a long ball today. That one's high and inside for ball one. Big swing by Crawford that time to square the count at 1-1. Barber deals outside, ball two, 2-1 to Crawford. Two-one pitch, 2 outs, bottom of the sixth. Crawford flies that one foul. 2-2 now to Crawford. Two pitch. Crawford, little half swing, dribbles to the pitcher. Barber collects, throws, and he overthrows at first base. Crawford collides with the first baseman, Plasmeyer. The run gets home as Fadden scores from second, and it's now a one-run game. Crawford and Plasmeyer collided, so we'll step aside for a timeout here. 8-7 Riverside as we play it out here in the bottom of the sixth. 2 outs with Landon Schmidt coming to bat here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
So Crawford's able to get off the field after the collision at first base. He reaches on an error. Bobby Fadden did score. So the runner at first is going to be Cameron Queer, who is in there to run. So Queer's going to run for Crawford at first. Fadden gets across. 8-7 game now as we are in the bottom of the sixth inning. Go-ahead run is going to be at first base, and Schmid's going to be at the plate. He's walked, singled, scored a run, and struck out today. So Schmid stands in. He's had a good afternoon here. He is the go-ahead run. And is in there for strike one. There's 2 outs here with Barber trying to get out of this jam. And that's going to get by first base as Queer's going to get down the line to get up the line to second. So he is into scoring position with Schmid down in the count 0-1. The 0-1 to Schmid. Golfs that one, and it's going to get stabbed at short. Long throw over to first is wide of the bag again. The tying run is going to come across for the Warriors. It's going to be an RBI for Landon Schmid. That was a tough play at short for Meyer. He made a great effort to get that over to first. But the RBI single is going to tie this one up for the Warriors here in the bottom of the 6th. It's going to get us down to the bottom of the order. And Howarth. Re-entered the game as the relief pitcher. Was the 9 batter today. That one's grounded. Third base side. Great pickup at third. It's going to draw the first baseman Plasmeyer off the bag once again. A couple of tough throws here for Riverside with 2 gone in the inning. And Howarth was speeding up the line, so let's see how they scored here. Schmid and Howarth are going to be on, and that's going to be a single for Howarth. That's going to take us back to the top of the lineup here with Swanson. Chance here for the Warriors to go in front with 2 outs. 3 runs across here in this inning. Swanson pops that up. Swanson walked his last plate appearance. Also doubled and singled today. Had a rough game yesterday, was 0 for 4. And he calls for time here. In the top of the 7th for Riverside, it's going to be Boehm, Vogel, and Plasmeyer. Barber stands on the mound. Looks in, delivers, and Swanson backs off. 1-1 now. Schmid stands on second, Howarth on first. The go-ahead run is Schmid. And that one high and upstairs. A little chin music that time as Swanson backs off. It's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch coming from Barber with 2 on and 2 out. Swanson swing and a miss, 2-2. Swanson 2-2. That one's high. And just missed that outside corner So it's 3-2 now. Full count with 2 on and 2 out for Swanson here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Mohawk trying to recapture the lead. Led it 4-0, trailed 7-4, and they've inched their way back into a tie here with 3 in this inning. That one is lifted in the air, and coming on from center field to make the catch is Santillo, and that is going to do it for the Warriors in the 6th. But 3 runs come across on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 stranded. We've got a tie game going to the 7th here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Being the home team, to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for over 90 years.
We're more than just a law firm. We're your friends, your neighbors, an advocate when life takes an unexpected turn.
We're not just lawyers that practice law. We live in this community, just like you.
When you need us most, we're at our best.
Back here at Mohawk High School, Eric Thomas with you, producer today, Matt Flannery. We go to the top of the 7th, 8-8 between Mohawk and Riverside. And what's been a crazy back-and-forth game for the Panthers and the Warriors after yesterday's extra inning game. We might be trending that way right now. 8-8-2 for Riverside, 8-12-4 for Mohawk. Riverside is stranded in this game 5. Mohawk has stranded a ton, especially when you consider they've had to rally to tie this game up. They've stranded 11 here in this contest. It's going to be Boehm, Vogel, and Plasmeyer for Riverside. When we get to the bottom of the 7th, because Swanson got the at-bat, that means it's going to be Rona, Pizzullo, and Fadden for Mohawk. So they're going to get the meat of the order with a chance here to possibly walk off the game if they can hold here in this top of the 7th inning. So Tyler Howarth is going to continue to work on the mound for Mohawk. Boehm stands in first at bat here of the inning for Riverside. That one is high and misses for ball 1. Boehm had the game-tying hit yesterday in the bottom of the 7th. 7 hits on the season, hitting .389 coming into play today. Inside corner for strike 1 to square the count at 1-1. Howard delivers inside corner again, and that curve hits nicely there for a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss for Boehm, and he is gone on strikes. That's going to bring up Vogel. Walk, scored a run, and flown out to right twice. That one is hit in the air to center, and then coming on to make the play is Swanson for out number 2, and there's quickly 2 gone. So McCartney Plasmeyer represents the last chance here for Riverside in the 7th, and then we get to the Mohawk battery as Plasmeyer has driven in a run, struck out, and has collected 2 hits here today. That one skips away from Wise behind home plate. So it'll be 1-0. Mohawk has been in these wild games, these high-scoring games to start the year. Had the 10-10 tie with Quaker Valley. Howarth outside. They've produced at least 9 runs in all but one game, and that was yesterday. They get a 9th here today, they might win it. And that one inside as Plasmeyer skips away. It's 3-0 now to Plasmeyer. They back it off. And there's strike 2 to get the count to full at 3-2. Plasmeyer rips that to left to keep the inning alive. And that'll be his 3rd base hit today as Brock James will step to the plate with the go-ahead run on first. Ball 1-0. And wow, that misses there for ball 2. Quick mound visit here for the Warriors is see what happens here with 2 outs here in the inning. So James stands in. It's 2-0 after that mound visit. Howarth trying to keep this one in 8-8. That's in there for strike 1. Howarth outside, and it's 3-1 now. Gets interesting here with Barber in the top of the order coming up here if Howarth cannot get James here in this 7th. And that one's upstairs for ball 4, and James is aboard. So Barber stands in. He has singled, scored 2 runs, driven in a run. be ball 2. It's 2-0. And that one gets away. The runners will advance. And the go-ahead run in the form of Plasmeyer is going to get to third. James to second. It's a 3-0 count. And it's behind. That's going to be ball 4. So now the bases are loaded here for Santillo. So James stays at second. Plasmeyer is at third. Barber standing at first, and it's Santillo at the plate. Santillo reached on an error. Walked, scored a run, walked again. Still 2 outs here. Chance, though, with the bases loaded. They got options here for the out. Again, Mohawk needs to get out of this here without any damage because they will have Rona, Pizzullo, and Fadden. And it looks like Howarth and his afternoon is going to be done. So we'll take a timeout here as well, as it looks like it'll be another change here for the Warriors. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th, an 8-8 game here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
Back here at Mohawk High School, Eric Thomas with you as Drew Rona is the new pitcher for Mohawk. So that takes him out of right field. Matt Santillo stands in. Rona trying to get out of this jam. It's 1-1 now after that strike. And Rona with another good pitch there for strike two. Rona on 1-2, and that is there for strike three to free Santillo with the bases loaded to get out of the jam. So no runs on, let's see, one hit, no errors, and 3 stranded. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Mohawk a chance to win it here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
I'm Kevin Sapp. I'm president of the Mohawk Education Association. We are one of the sponsors for the Lawrence County SportsNet. We would like to take a moment to wish all of Lawrence County student athletes health and safety as they compete. In particular, we would like to wish luck to all of Mohawk student athletes as they represent our school with pride.
Back here at Mohawk High School, bottom of the 7th inning. Opportunity here for Mohawk to walk this thing off and return the favor. It'll be Rona, Pizzullo, and Fadden. If anybody gets on to extend, it'll be Cam O'Lair and then Chase Wise, who's been pretty good at the plate today. Rona, who came in to close out that top of the 7th. Young is now the pitcher for Logan Young is now the pitcher for Riverside. Barber goes to left. And Rona looking at a 2-0 count. That one's inside for ball 3, and it's quickly 3-0. That's there for strike 1. Barber went 5 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned, 6 walks, and 3 strikeouts. So these two teams extending their arms here today. Rona loops that one to second, and it's going to be an easy play over. Really not an easy play, but a play over to first for the out. That'll bring up Vinny Pizzullo. So Pizzullo here with a chance with 1 gone. Flies that one to right. Tracking back, and it's going to get in for a base hit. Hit the wall. Pizzullo around second. He is going to fly past second and all the way to third, and the winning run in the form of Vinny Pizzullo is on third with his 4th hit of the afternoon. It's got 2 singles, a double, and a triple today, and that'll bring up Bobby Fadden, who has walked all 4 times. First base open. And they are not going to waste any time. They're going to walk Fadden once again. They've taken the bat out of his hand all 5 times here today, and that'll leave it up to Cam O'Lear to try to get Pizzullo in. They're going to walk O'Lear to load the bags. That brings up Wise, who has singled, walked. He's credited with 2 RBIs today, grounded out and struck out. Obviously, Riverside trying to, with 1 gone here, play the numbers game and try to get a double play to end the inning and go to extras. They take the bat out of Fadden's hands. They take the bat out of O'Lear's hands. And Dan Aliastro is going to go out and talk to Young. It's a Pontius Insurance mound visit here in the bottom of the 7th inning. So Young stays out there. Bases loaded. You got O'Lear on first, Fadden on second, and Pizzullo the winning run at third. Wise at the plate. Singled, walk, struck out, grounded out. 2 RBIs here today for Wise. Young delivers, strike 1. Would they dare try a squeeze here to possibly win this thing? Wise here in the bottom of the 7th. Winning run on 3rd. Grounds it. It's back to the mound. The throw home is in time for the out to get Pizzullo. It's going to keep so that's going to be a foul to keep Wise at the plate. Well, all kinds of confusion there. It hit right in front of the plate. It was tough to see from our angle. So it's going to be 0-2 to Wise. We'll do it again here. Pizzullo goes back to 3rd. A lot of confusion there for the moment, but that is a foul ball. And Wise will have an opportunity here to do it again. Grounder. They're going to come home again, and they're going to get Pizzullo at home to get 2 outs, but the base is still loaded here as Fadden goes to 3rd, O'Leary to 2nd, and Wise is going to be there in the fielder's choice. With, let's see, is not Crawford who is up. Remember, Crawford was hurt earlier. And we are going to see Tim Edwards here get his first crack at to try to win the game, and he flies that one foul. So Tim Edwards with a chance to win it here with 2 outs, bases loaded. Fadden on 3rd, O'Leary on 2nd, Wise on 1st. Edwards' first plate appearance here this afternoon, into the evening. Young delivers. That is low and blocked nicely by Wise at the dish. Mohawk trying to walk it off tonight, much like Riverside did to him a night ago. And they are trying to mount a 3-run comeback here. Edwards looks at the ball on 1-1, and it's 2-1 now to Edwards. Edwards hitting .250 this season, 2 RBI, 2 walks, but a chance for maybe the biggest hit of his season to date, 2-1. Young delivers. That is low for ball 3. It's 3-1, and there is nowhere for Edwards to go. Young with a 10.50 ERA coming into play this afternoon. The 3-0 or the 3-1 is in there for strike 2, and it's a full count at 3-2. Two outs, full count, bases loaded. Edwards, dream scenario here for every hitter. Young deals. That is hit foul, and we'll do it again. So we do it again on 3-2 with 2 gone and the bases loaded for Edwards. Young. That is outside for ball 4, and Fadden will cross home plate to win it for Mohawk. A 2-out bases loaded walk on 3-2 is going to win the game for the Warriors, and they walk it off today by a final of 9-8. As they come back and win this game. They had a 4-0 lead early in this game. A 6 spot by Riverside in the 4th. And then Mohawk just chipped away. They got 1 in the 4th. Riverside added a run in the 6th, but Mohawk with 3 in the bottom of the 6th to tie it. And then the game-winning run scored by Bobby Fadden on a bases-loaded 3-2 pitch walk to Tim Edwards. And Mohawk gets its first win over Riverside since March 29th of 2021 as they walk it off here tonight by a final of 9-8. We'll add up the numbers and get you back here in the Tri-County Principals Association post-game show next. Great one here today at Mohawk as they win it by a final of 9-8 on the Lawrence County Sports Network powered by LCAP.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
You guys ready? Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school. What should we do?
We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Riverside Apartments is Newcastle's premier senior citizens complex. Looking to downsize but still maintain your independence? Riverside Apartments is within walking distance of many of the stores and restaurants of downtown Newcastle. Large efficiency and one-bedroom apartments currently available for rent. Riverside features on-site laundry facilities, a main floor lounge area, full security door system, storage areas, and reserved on-site parking. And best of all utilities are included, including cable and air conditioning. At prices under $500 per month, there's no question it's a steal. You're safe at Riverside.
Back here at Mohawk High School, Eric Thomas with you on the Tri-County Principals Association postgame show as Mohawk wins it today by a final of 9-8. It was a bases-loaded 3-2 walk to Tim Edwards that got Bobby Fadden to cross home plate and decide this one. A game in which Mohawk jumped out to the early 4-0 lead in the second inning, and then Riverside plated a run in the top of the third to make it 4-1, and then they scored 6 in the fourth to take the lead at 7-4. Mohawk got it back to 7-5 in the bottom of the fourth, and then Riverside added what they thought was insurance in the sixth, but then 3 runs across for Mohawk in the bottom of the sixth inning, and then Drew Rona comes in to end the threat in the top of the seventh, and then the bases-loaded walk by Tim Edwards gets the winning run across in the bottom of the seventh. 8-9-2 for Riverside, 9-13-4 for Mohawk in this one. The Warriors left a ton on the base paths, so they left 11 runners on base here this afternoon, but more importantly, they get a big win over Riverside. First win over the Panthers since March 29th of 2021. This is a team that outscored Mohawk in 3 meetings last year, 22-2, including a 6-0 PIAA tournament victory in which they no-hit the Warriors, struck out 13 in that game. Mohawk last year in 3 meetings with Riverside struck out 46 times in the 3 meetings, and today they're able to pay back the Panthers after their walk-off win last night with a walk-off win of their own. Mohawk is back in action next against Shenango, a 7-1 Shenango team, and then it's a big 2-game series with Beaver Falls coming up in the next week. Our awards here, your scoring recap, by the way, brought to you by Creative Edge, fully licensed in architecture and construction management services, will help make your project a reality. More information, 724-652-1372. The awards here for tonight, we're going to go with a couple of guys had some standout opportunities, standout games here for Mohawk today. Vinny Pizzullo collected 4 hits. He was a homer shy of the triple. But we're going to go with the Tyler Howarth single to tie the game in the 6th to make it 8-8. That'll be your Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game Award. So Maley Chiropractic is proud to present the Play of the Game Award to Tyler Howarth and Mohawk. He's going to get a customized shirt, courtesy of the Red Zone, in recognition of being tonight's Play of the Game. To view tonight's Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game and the full list of this season's top plays, go online to lcsportsnet.com, click on Play of the Game. Congratulations to Tyler Howarth for tonight's Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game. Our MVP Insurance MVP of the game today, well, you could go a couple different ways here. You could go Pizzullo, who was 4 for 4 and scored 3 runs here today, and he is just hitting the everything out of the ball right now. Over 700 on the season. He's going to be over 800 after this game here today. We're going to go with Camo Lair, though, who had another multi-RBI game, had an RBI single in the first, and then grounded out and got an RBI in the 6th, which was a big run at that point for the Warriors because they plated 3 in the inning, and that helped get them tied. So Camo Lair is going to be your MVP Insurance MVP of the game winner here this afternoon, as MVP Insurance is proud to present the MVP of the Game Award to Camo Lair. He's going to get a customized shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition, being named tonight's MVP of the game. To view the full list of this year's game MVPs, go online to lcsportsnet.com, click on MVP of the game. Congratulations to Camo Lair for being named tonight's MVP of the game, MVP Insurance. Call MVP for the win. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Great 2 days of baseball between the Neshannock and Freedom game last night, which was a 1-run win by the Lancers. This game, a 1-run win by the Warriors, who pay back Riverside for the walk-off yesterday. They get the walk-off win of their own here this afternoon into the evening, and they win it by a final of 9-8. We'll talk to you next week with more action here in the Lawrence County Sports Network. Full slate of sports coming your way tomorrow, too, as there's plenty of action in both softball and baseball tomorrow. And then we'll be back with you again coming up next week, or tomorrow, actually, for more action on the softball field as well. For our producer, Matt Flannery, Eric Thomas signing off here from Mohawk. Final score for the final time, Warriors win it by a final of 9-8 on a walk-off walk by Tim Edwards in the bottom of the 7th with the bases loaded and a 3-2 count. Have a great night. We'll talk to you down the line. You've been watching high school baseball on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.